Number 59, we
59,
good. You know what I'm
59.
saying? That's why.
Damn, man.
You just didn't want to get all that good, that good gossip on there.
Yeah, that behind the scenes.
You know what I'm saying? It's all right.
Shit, the homie Nick was saying we need to put some of that behind the scenes action up there.
Oh,
man, and
shit,
let it be
boy.
seen. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should one day just go all out and say fuck it.
Word up. But but we don't want to show Jetta cup in his son ear. You know what I'm saying? That's why he can't hear out that shit.
I don't beat my son.
Huh?
I don't beat my son.
Nah, I didn't say you beat your son, but smacking him upside the head that's not beating. You know what I mean?
Hoodie stupid.
Yo, real quick, you see how the camera's on me? So listen, I went to church.
Hoodie, you're not gonna monopolize the podcast
I'm
as
not.
soon as we start. You can do that a couple minutes in,
All right, my
but
fault.
we at least got to get our "How was your week?" in,
All right.
and he was ready to go right to it. Like, look at my shirt.
real
Look at my
quick.
shirt.
Nah, just real quick. You know
How
what I mean?
about you tell us how your week was?
Yo, my week was great. You know what I mean? I felt better. I'm doing better. My foot been a little sore, so I've been a little slow motion trying to make sure, you know what I mean, I keep the good one that I got. But other than that, I had a great week, man. You know what I mean? It came to a head today at church. I went to hug the little homies, and the little homie said, "Hey, yo, Mr. Germ, why is the KFC man body so little?" So now I can't see nothing but a body.
Oh.
It looked like a tie the whole time. That's all I ever
That's
seen.
what I thought.
You know what I'm saying? But now that he said, "Why his body so little?" I can't not see the body. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, bro, I am not that dark. Don't do me like that. That's racism. Hit the button. Hit the button. He got me over here looking crispy. He got me like, I look like Merce for a minute. Nigga, goddamn, got me blended into the back of the couch and shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard goddamn work making something this big look this beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Word up. But that nigga Merce dude, he be blended in with the couch sometimes in the pins and wins. I be wanting to be like, yo, at least take your sunglasses off so we can see your eyes.
He said, "Yo, did Merce come for the show today?"
Yo,
he need to do what I do.
Look how bright
white wall in
Look
the
how bright Kirk camera is. That shit bright as a bitch. That nigga ISO through the roof. Cap to the ISO, nigga.
Yo, that's stupid.
He said, "Fuck y'all." Hit that racism button today, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Where is it?
That motherfucker
Stop
said,
the cap.
No, ain't no stop the cap, bitch. Ain't no stopping cap. You know what I mean? Look how dark my camera is.
True, genuine racism.
That's all that is right there.
Word up, cap camera, bright as a
He said,
bitch.
"Cap
Look
to
at
the
that shit.
ISO." You fucking stupid, man. Oh man, you had a good week though.
Nah, I had a great week. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. I feel so much better. Just trying to get myself back in the rotation and back in the.
Jetta, if you don't put the
swing of
camera on that man while he talking,
Nah, we was
about to whoop his.
Jetta was admiring. He was admiring your ISO because your camera's bright as a
Dude,
bitch.
man.
Nah, nigga.
That nigga got a spotlight on him.
This nigga.
Yo, that's black hate,
Oh
man.
shit! Well, it ain't
That's
black hate.
Yo,
man.
it's always some light skinned niggas that be.
Acting light skinned.
I'm not light skinned. I'm mocha listen.
Sir, don't ever act light skinned just because you light skinned. You're a
Word.
black man in America.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? But
we
don't
did-
ever adopt the characteristics of a hateful brown skinned individual.
Yo, hit sir with the individual
Yo, they
camera
thought they
real
was
quick,
them niggas
Jetta.
in the 80s, though.
They kind of was for 3 weeks.
What?
Yo, hit sir with his individual camera, Jetta. Look. See, sir, your ISO look just like Caps. Look at my shit. Nigga, I'm dark as a bitch.
Sir, how was your week? How was your
Oh,
week?
it was great. It was just all the normal stuff, really. Just hanging out with family.
Gaming?
Yeah.
What you be playing?
Playing some COD, MLB The Show,
What's COD?
Call of Duty.
Oh, I should know that. All the kids will look at me
Yeah.
like I'm stupid if I said
He said,
that.
"Cod." I said, "You was eating."
Because yesterday we had the kids in here.
So you was frying fish?
Yesterday we had my nephews in here and they play it too.
Mm-hmm.
They heavy on that thing, man. And when Stan's
Yeah, when it was
kids
in
was here the
studio.
other day, they was talking about Call of Duty must be like the ish.
It is, bro. It's
You
that.
nice at it?
Mm-hmm.
See, I never got Call of Duty was too much like old school street shit, Cap. Like you running through the streets,
Get
running from
PTSD.
niggas with guns. Like, nah, that shit is scary. Like y'all want to sit there and celebrate that shit. When you in an actual shootout,
You
that
trying
shit
to
is
get away.
scary, son.
Yeah.
Like bullets is really flying. Like I was terrified for my life, bro.
You can't
Like,
see him.
Yeah, I could
Nothing.
never get in those games where it shows your hand in the gun.
Yo.
Cause I live in that world. I'm like, yo, I don't
yeah.
want to play a game that I
Yeah.
live in. I want to see my action figure
Word
get
up,
busy.
man. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Tone was playing one of them shooting games. Oh, actually, Hoodie hopped on too, and I had. Okay, so
If this is
hold on. No, I'm not gonna jump
hold on,
ahead. 'cause
describe
it's
the
still
game
on-
because I
it's-
could
it's
probably
still
tell
on-
you
it's
which
still
one it
on,
is.
sir. It's still about his week, how he was doing. I'm checking myself right now.
Nah, I wanna know can you describe the game? Because I could probably
The
tell
game
you
that we played.
Yeah.
It was
It was
a shooting game.
it was
with
an alien
a,
game.
It's like you shooting aliens at Dave and Buster's though.
Yo.
With the gun.
Oh, at
though.
Dave and Buster. Oh.
Yeah, with the gun
Yo,
though,
yo,
right?
sir.
And Tone was like, yeah, Dad. They probably looking at you kind of crazy right now because you look like you in your element.
What was you holding it sideways?
Now we had we was over there with the big joints.
We had the
just
big
imagine,
M4
just a
rifles.
Cap, he big,
Yo.
Tone, he real tall. I'm big. We all over there. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Cap, like I got over here. We just over here, like boom. We
Y'all was like, get that nigga.
word up.
all I'm gonna say is it's always been important for my boys to know how to handle firearms since they was little ass kids. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows that I can't go to the range. They go to the range. They're efficient. You know what I mean?
Ask him what happened on the basketball game though.
Now we not talking about that yet
Oh,
though,
okay.
because I was smoking shit when we was playing the gun game.
Yeah.
I kept them in the game because I was smoking mine and their aliens. You know what I'm saying? And
Expertise.
my week was good. Tone just started school back up this week, so we dropped him off yesterday at his loft, and it's dope, man.
Good.
Like, I was a little stressed out about that just because
remember.
it's a little not a grip, but you know, to have extra expenses that you got to hold at. It's like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Things
ain't
like
like you
that
can
is
say,
the reason
oh,
why I won't get a new vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma pay
My
this.
shit coming up next year, bro.
Real shit.
You know, I'm already trying to plan for that. you
Real
know?
shit. He's so happy. It's fly, spacious. He's getting back to his groove. He's been training for basketball. His GPA is a 3.5. I told him to push it up because he did a 3.5 without really trying. Like I
Right.
know he can try.
Yeah.
So then I challenged him to get an even higher GPA. Not like I'd come down on him if he didn't, but it's like, let's see what you can do, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a good week, man.
Yeah, I see he caught that between the legs off the vert.
Crazy.
That's so
He does
fire,
calf
bro.
work, man. Calf work, jumping work, plyometrics,
I see.
weightlifting,
Yeah.
sprinting. The other day he was out in his mom's driveway just doing sprints up and down the driveway, trying to get his response time back to what it was.
Dope.
Yeah. So good week, man. I miss my daughter. I ain't got to see her as much as I'd like to, as much as we usually would have. But you know, she's an adult now. She has a boyfriend. It's summertime. She spent her whole year grinding at fucking school. So it's like you got to let your kids live, especially because we tend to have control over our kids, right? What I realized is my kids are all adults, so you can't control an adult. Why would you even want to control an adult? We spend time.
You can try, but they're gonna look at you.
Well,
and
because
be
you don't
like,
see.
"Yeah."
I mean, you don't see them as that full adult because they
it's
always your
hard.
baby.
It's hard.
I mean,
bro.
we try to control them.
Yeah.
but you know,
influence them. You
but
try
the-
to
the-
influence
Yeah, that's a
them.
better word.
I think the
influence.
control that we have now is trying to control the onset of their decisions.
Yeah.
And like, all right, so listen, we might be like, give them 2 or 3 different options.
Yeah.
And that's our attempt at control.
Mine
Shit, I
is
can
more so-
honestly say that now that my kids are adults, I don't even have to go that far with them because they've been trained
Yeah.
and you know you've
programmed.
given them
A little
everything
bit.
they needed to make those good decisions, and I'm very comfortable with the decisions they make. So that's one thing I can do. I can sit back and allow them to make, and they're all happy. All my kids are happy, man. So, and
That's
I got
big.
mad time with my wife. So like,
Dope,
We
dope.
did have a good time with Tone yesterday, though.
yeah, he's the truth, ain't he?
It was fun. We had a good time.
He funny as hell, man.
That
Why your
nigga-
wife say that, man? She said I look like where's Waldo?
Yeah,
Because I was looking for the car. Me and Tone was talking in the Dave and Buster's parking lot, and he gave me some paperwork, and I'm sitting here walking towards the car,
and he's
and I couldn't find it. I ain't see it. It's tiny.
but he's like this though.
Yeah.
He's just walking around the he's
Trying to
walking around the parking lot.
Look for landmarks.
Yeah, he walking around the parking lot with his
Word up.
paperwork, just looking like
And they was right there.
like he got
And I
map
ain't
quests and
even-
shit.
Oh shit! This nigga's a mad quest.
Felt like I needed it.
Word up, Quest. How was your week?
Dope, man. Same old same. You know, I had a little lax. Went a little lax on my diet this week. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit more carbs in. Still lift heavy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of relaxed a little bit. Instead of being like 85, 90% clean,
Yeah.
I think I was about 70%
Yeah.
clean this week. You know what I'm saying? Still got my 15 to 20,000 steps, lifting heavy.
Word
All
up,
that
that's like
good
LeBron
shit.
James free throws.
You know.
70% is good.
Yo.
Hey, man. Whatever.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, that conversation we had last week about the that was the dog last week, or was it 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
So
Oh,
the conversation we had about the dog 2 weeks ago, that shit really resonated with me. Like,
Did you see
I've been looking at my dog differently now. Like,
Did you see the Bobcat? Did you see the Bobcat video I put in the chat? With the Bobcat, the nigga was walking his dog,
Yo.
and then a big ass Bobcat came out of the woods and attacked his dog, and that nigga just let the dog go and backed up
See,
and was
I
filming
didn't see.
the shit.
I didn't see where the nigga got sprung on by the bobcat. I just seen the
But
dog.
I'm just assuming.
Oh,
You see,
okay.
I'm just saying. I'm assuming he walking his dog. The Bobcat ran up. The nigga let his dog go, and the Bobcat got at the dog.
bruh, I've been looking at my dog like, I love you, dude. You be riding, but I think
I'm-
you'd be
You be fooled.
you'd be a dinner plate
no, not.
because I'm gone.
Yo, remember when I told you about how I'd book on the bear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Son, I seen a bear chasing an out of shape older white dude up a hill.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna post it in the thing, but the bears ain't fast like that.
Bro, don't sleep on the Bears.
I'm not sleeping,
Quest,
but
I love you too much to sit here and agree with that.
nah.
I don't ever want you to hit me and be
All
like,
right,
yo,
all right, mystical.
yo, bro.
If you see me in the woods,
Bro.
fight the bear, help the bear.
Nah, don't help shit, nigga, because I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone, nigga. You know how many years these legs got worth of fast break, hide and go seek,
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
nigga knocking?
yeah.
Bro.
Yo, speaking
tag.
of that, there's been some kids in my neighborhood lately, right? Never seen them before, but like a week and a half ago, we seen these kids on Walnut just chilling at the corner, and they looked like they was up to something. I used to be up to something when I was their age.
You always was up.
Yeah, I was, and it was fun as hell too.
Could you tell because the light turned green, they didn't move from the spot?
Bruh, they was just sitting there chilling. They ain't even look nervous or nothing, but they was walking to somebody's yard, right? But we're gonna fast forward to about 4 or 5 days ago. Jetta, you was with me when Liz texted me, right? And she was, yeah, it was me and you in the studio. We was in, and she called me. It was me and you in the studio. Remember, I had it on speakerphone, and she was like, she said they went to my neighbor's house, and she went outside. I was like, what the hell y'all doing over there? And they took off. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
She was like, yeah, I seen them on the camera, and you know what I mean? I said, yo, they better hope they don't come to my motherfucking house with that shit, man.
Man, that's how you get shot the fuck up.
It sucks, because my dog is a fucking problem, bro. Like,
Your
I
dog,
probably shouldn't even say this on,
your dog, and your wife.
yeah.
It was funny because when we seen each other yesterday,
Yeah.
when we seen each other at Dave and Buster's, right? I seen Joyelle. I hugged Joyelle. I hugged everybody.
Liz don't play that shit.
We turned. Me and Liz. We turned and looked at each other at the same time, and we was both like this. We
she
was
like, "What up?"
We was like,
type shit.
Sup? She said, "Sup?"
Yeah.
I said, "Sup?" And then they all looking at me and Liz laughing like, "What's that all about?" And I was like, "This is what we do." She said, "This is what we do."
Shit, my wife has been a G her whole
Word.
life, man. She's, civilized and reformed, and she's a classy lady now. But she came up with me through the mud, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's a different education right there. She see the world with very sharp eyes, bro. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
a gift, man.
yeah.
Jetta, you ain't getting out of it, man. Put that camera on you, brother.
I thought we was just gonna segue into.
Nah,
Nah,
put
nah,
the camera
nah,
on
nah,
you,
put that
bro.
camera on you, brother. Nah, put that camera on you, brother.
He almost
That's
got out
on
of it.
Cap. That's on Cap. Put it on you, brother. Now that's me.
Oh shit.
This me too.
Word.
Nah, put it on Jet. There you go. How was your week, good brother?
My week was good.
That's it. That's all you got for me.
Work, yeah. Actually got to work with you that this week.
Oh yeah, we
Got
did.
Y'all did a good job
Yeah.
too. Other than you not having no audio on 80% of your video.
Damn, for real, it was 80.
Nah, it was more than that, bro. It was like 95. Yeah,
For
yeah.
God damn.
I got all the audio I needed though.
So then
I was about to send my drone to your motherfucking house and drop some shit off to you.
Nah,
I had a good week.
don't let them do you like
Y'all
that.
did your thing though, man. Like, you guys did your thing, man.
Yeah.
It's dope to be able to put in work together. You know what
It's
I'm
fun
saying?
too. He was helping me like mentally get through the shit.
Yeah.
Cause I be nervous as fuck on them gigs.
It's a lot of work though.
It's
It's a lot.
He turned to me. He said, "Do you know any of these? Do you know any of these folks?" I said, "I know him and him. That's it." He said, "I said, Jetta, I can't help it. It's just what it is."
Yo. Yo.
I'm arm in arm with a girl. I said, we buddies today because I'm gonna need this seat. So she got her arm in my arm, and we just buddies. It
dope,
is
though.
what it
It
is.
was a good week.
Shit, everybody
Start
always
my-
says they love working with us, man.
Yeah,
so
nigga.
you know what I'm saying?
Especially when y'all come to the gig, I be happy about that shit. Y'all make people mad comfortable.
I be on my Rain Man
Pictures and
shit.
Video, nigga.
You get busy though. We get busy as a unit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows I talk to everybody. We conversate, but I'm about my fucking business.
Yeah.
So when I'm on my Rain Man shit, let me do what I do.
That's when
leave me the fuck
then he be like, "All right, Jerm, you up." he don't even tell me what to do. He just be like, "You up? I gotta handle this right here." Cool.
Keep them away from me. God damn it. Let me get my focuses right. Get the right lenses and make sure the cables is tight and all that good shit. It's dope though to be able to work with people you love and you fuck with, and we grind together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit feels great, man.
That shit is fun.
Ugly niggas. But how was your week though?
It was good.
You ain't gonna tell the people about your new adventure?
Nah, he said that ain't
Yeah, I got
nobody's
a
business. He
That's
said
why I
that-
didn't specify what it was.
I got
'Cause
a new job and shit, but I'm not
Another
Tell him
job?
about
I
the,
start
tell him
from
about how.
Jetta got
Never mind.
18 jobs.
I ain't even gonna do you like that,
this
Jetta.
nigga. I'm about to end the show.
Yeah, I'm going from work to work. On my lunch break, I gotta go to work.
Yeah, nigga. That's how it is. I gotta do that shit right now.
That's
Man,
what we
school
all
coming
do,
up,
man.
Got all this. Gotta get my daughter and my son ready for this.
Man,
Next
get them
year,
niggas some
bro.
hand-me-downs,
Yeah,
man.
Word up.
Censor.
When you get
Yo,
rich-
get them some clothes from like the 70s or some shit. Like bell bottoms. You see her face, he's like, fuck that.
Sir come through looking like Superfly and shit.
Hey, bitch! Hey!
With the fish in the bottom of his shoes and shit.
Word up. Don't talk to my daddy like that, bitch.
Yo.
Crazy.
Word up. He like, Mom, just chill, Mom. These hoes, they gonna do the dishes for you.
This nigga
Bitches, get
stupid,
to
man.
work, bitches.
I forgot how it felt to have to go through that. It was fun though, like the school process. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like watching the kids get excited about putting their outfits on, and
Dry said she want 3 pair of shoes. Each one of them shits is $150.
you better get them, nigga.
I said $450 just on 3 pairs. of
you
sneakers.
better get them.
Oh, and I need a pair of all white on whites too, Dad.
You better get them.
I was like, I told Vita, I said, I buy the shoes. That's all I'm buying, though.
You better
And I
get
ain't
'em.
going shopping with y'all niggas.
You better get them.
Yeah, son, shit. We just had to drop 3 and some change on these retro.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm not
man.
with it.
I
She
don't
don't
say
got a
you
job.
paying
But this is my thing though.
$400
I'm so real with my daughter. I be like, baby, listen. Do you got a job? She be like, no, daddy. I said, then you can't shop like me. I got my own money. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to keep in mind, she earned it though.
No, I'm not- but-
Because her job is going to school, getting them grades, and killing all of her.
And she do that.
extracurricular
And
activities.
she do that.
That's why.
And she does it.
And
to
she
the
does
T.
that. And I buy
So-
the 150s, but I'm not buying the 300s because I don't even want to buy them for myself.
I ain't never.
I'm
Spent,
gonna keep it a thousand. I'm not. No, you're not getting a pair of $300 retros. It's not.
I'm just
happening.
fortunate that when my kids were at that age, they either weren't aware of those or they didn't exist.
Yeah, nah.
Granted, they
different
was
time.
they was
I don't
fly.
different time,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I don't give a fuck if
They
they,
got what
exist
they
right
wanted.
now. I'm not buying her no $300 pair of sneakers. You crazy?
Yeah, that don't
you ain't got
make
no
sense.
job. Yo, you do well at your
Yo,
job.
go to Sammy's and see if they got a pair
You
that
feel
look
what I'm
like them.
saying? Word up.
Nah, I got.
I don't do
Okay.
that to your kids.
No, no. Hold on. I got a story. So over where I live, right, there's a place called Poets. It's that shoe shop.
Oh yeah,
right.
that's Cairo. Cairo.
So-
Cairo, shout out to Cairo.
You know, I went over there. I went to go grab the 4s that I have. Well, I didn't really want those yet because I was still looking for the shoes, right? And then I saw the Kobe 6s,
Oh,
reverse
man.
Grinches. And I looked at that. I'm like, can I please
He
get
telepathically said it to him.
He looked at me and no, I said it. I'm like, can I get these? And he's like, how much are they? They didn't have the price on the bottom, and I gave them to him.
That's
They're
when
like,
you know it's
they're like,
problem.
we go off goat, and I'm like, okay. And they said $450. I'm like,
God.
I looked at him. He looked at me. He's like,
Wrong answer.
No.
Try again.
Word up.
Try
Like,
it.
nah, I mean, I buy my sister, I buy my daughter whatever she wants. Word up. But I'm not buying her no $300.
Did you get him?
Nah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got him.
I'm
in
not
my
gonna
house,
lie
nigga.
though. They cool.
I'd have gave him the bills. I'd have gave
Nah,
him
you think I'm gonna be outside with them?
the nice eggs.
No.
Crazy.
You think I'm going outside with they? Those are basketball shoes.
Those are performance shoes.
Yo,
Those aren't even wear with gear shoes.
You would have got some Asics.
No,
I got one.
Like
I
that.
got one for you. Yo, so my cousin, right? She's not a sneakerhead, but her daughter is a sneakerhead. So she said, "Mommy, I want the Jordan 11s." So she go and she buy the 6 rings.
You got all of
Yo,
them.
son, she go
got 6
and she
rings.
go buy the 6 rings, and so she's mad
You
excited.
got the 91,
She's
the
mad
92s,
excited.
the 93s,
But listen,
the 96,
she's
7,
like
and 8s.
super excited because she got these shoes because my little cousin said they impossible to find.
Yeah.
She was like, bitch, they got them in all the colors. So she got her the red ones, the white
You
and black ones.
stupid.
Yo, she got her like 3 pair of them shit. She said, yo, so she wrapped them all up. You know what I'm saying? And his daughter,
They call them the Mexican
she opened
Jordans.
up
Yo, they,
she opened up this shit. She said, "Mom, what the hell?" She said, "It's the 11s. Look, the patent leather is right there."
You stupid. How old is she?
Yo, so she's 14.
oh.
She got 3 pair of 6 rings, boy.
She better rock them 6 rings like she earned them 6 rings.
Different outfits and stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a shoe head, but I like Jordans. Jordan 1s are my favorite. But I went and I thought I was buying the 11s too, nigga. I went and got the black and red.
How old were you when you
6
did
rings.
this?
Nigga, like
2 years ago.
Yo, there's no excuse for an adult. No,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
really
no.
a shoe head.
Me neither, but
Shit.
I was like, yo, these look kind of nice. Fuck it. I started rocking them, and niggas, my cousin True, that nigga is a shoe head for real. He's like, cuz, don't be wearing those.
yo, you know what's funny? So the B Mills dude, Bill, he opened a shoe store, like I think on the way to Watkins somewhere. Both of actually all 3 of my kids have been shoe heads. Like my daughter, I always got her everything she wanted because I felt like,
She earned it.
yeah, and she didn't even wear them half the time. She ended up like selling them, reselling them, and doing all type of fly shit with them. But
Yeah.
Bill opens a shoe store, and I don't know how Tone and Deshaun found out that he owned a shoe store because I didn't tell them. You know what I'm saying? One day to do, I don't know, but when they older, they got their own cars. This is what kids do. They venture off.
Yeah.
Bill hit me one day, was like, "Yeah, tell your boys I said thank you, man. They came in here to buy some shoes and." Them niggas went ham on Bill. They was like, these ain't real. These ain't real. Deshaun had Yeezys. Tone had Yeezys. They had real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they called out all the imperfections in his shit. So Bill felt obligated to hit me up and say, tell your boys I said thank you, because he didn't know much about shoes. He was diving into that industry. And he paid a grip for the sneakers, and he found out they were fake. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's the revised version of the story. You know what I mean? Like, niggas running around here with some shit. I'm an Air Max
careful.
dude.
You got
I
to be
don't play.
careful where you cop them from. Independent spots like that. Like I get my shoes or from my daughter from GOAT.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what Juliet was heavy on, like buying, selling, buying, selling. I'm an Air Max dude, so I don't even play like that.
Yeah.
You can't get a pair of Air Maxes and not tell that they're fake.
Right.
And plus, I only get shit from like Finish Line, Champs, Foot Locker, online shit like
I wait
that.
till shit go on sale, bro.
Oh, I do. I kill the
Sure,
sale.
I get the $200 LeBrons for
Bruh.
$107.
You know how much some Vapor Maxes cost, bro?
$270.
You ain't even getting a deal on them. I go up to Geneva every 2-3 months. You ain't getting no deal on them Vapor Maxes, bro. Them shit's comfortable as a motherfucker.
$270.
I think the most I spent was like $230 something on those Watch the Throne LeBrons.
Shit, Hoodie bought them.
I bought them Trump shits.
Like 4,
Nah,
5,
I did
6.
try to get some though.
I know you did. You was on a mission for them motherfuckers.
I would have got dead ass. I would have bought some.
I know.
because I guarantee you, at some point in time, they're gonna be like, "Oh, yo, you remember them Trump shits?"
When he gets reelected, if he does,
it's a
They
collector's
don't lock
item.
him up.
they gonna, bruh. Oh, what you mean? What's going on now?
He gets.
What do you do now? What
September-
he was in the
that-
party or something and shot the shit up? Or?
They talking about sentencing and shit, or September 18th or something like that. I was
Man,
just
that
watching
nigga Trump
something.
gonna be the first president
To serve
to get
from
elected.
jail.
Yeah, from prison
jail.
and shit.
He gonna be in there and be
attorney.
like, hey, y'all. I get out in April, so
I'm pardoning everybody.
little homie, my man, vice president gonna hold it down for me till April.
Everybody that held him down, he gonna pardon the motherfuckers, man. Watch.
I thought that little fiasco got washed away, like they kind of like dismissed it. But
What,
it's-
his charge?
Yeah,
I think he just got
but
convicted, but then the sentencing is
Yeah, but
always
you know
a
how
different
that.
date.
Yeah, when
So,
you do the crimes and shit, a lot of times.
so yeah, September.
A lot of
18th
times you
must be
September
when-
18th.
Yeah,
your
my
trial
little
will be
birthday, too.
done
it's the day after my son's.
because
Oh, shit.
his trial was
Going on.
it wasn't a jury trial, right? It was a judge trial.
I don't know.
I think it was a judge trial. So a lot
You
of
know what
times,
would be funny if you were on the jury?
why?
That shit would be funny as fuck. If you was like high as fuck on the jury, just sitting there looking at a motherfucker getting.
I would ask him. I'm like, yo, how come your ear ain't blown out? You only got a scrape from a bullet this big.
He guilty. Fuck it. I'm gonna let him go. Fuck it.
Clear my record. Let me get a couple dollars. I'll
Yo,
fuck for you.
nah, you would have went a little deeper than that. Pause. No U-turn.
Word up.
Yo,
was like, how
I
that-
got a couple homies that need to
Word.
get out the country.
Word up. We gotta get some pardons going on. Like the nigga, like Woody from
Oh,
the
man.
YSL. Y'all see that shit real quick?
Yo.
So Woody, he on the stand, right?
I feel bad saying that he's entertaining, bro.
He is. He on the stand in the middle of his trial. He look at the judge and he said, "Yo, nothing I can say can be used against me."
Yeah, I seen
He said nothing. He said, "Well, shit, yeah, me and Threat, we pulled up to Rich Homie Quan Daddy Barbershop and we shot that up. I don't know what happened.
He
They
did
was
know he
beefing."
didn't.
He said, "I don't know what happened.
Oh,
we
shit.
was beefing, but I was riding with my homie and we pulled up and shot his daddy barbershop up.
He got
That's what happened."
immunity. He got immunity, so he was able to say whatever he wanted and not have to worry about being charged.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
but he's like the 2024 version of like, I can't even say Tekashi because Woody was actually in the streets putting in work, but he is an informant. I'm not an informant, a snitch. I think those are
Yeah.
two different things. He snitched during this trial
Because he said
proceeding,
it. He
so-
said it. And
That
then
nigga
he
sounded off.
And then
like,
he
when I
said,
heard
"Yo,"
him, like,
he said, "Yo,
Yeah.
I don't really." He
But
said,
he's smart
"The
as a
police told me that they
motherfucker.
wanted a big fish. I'm a little fish, so I'm trying to give you the big fish. But I've been lying the whole time because I don't really be knowing what's
That's
going
the
on.
part
I swear
that I
to
heard.
God.
That's the
I've
part
been
I
lying
heard.
the
I
whole
was,
time. I swear to God.
I was like, what the hell am I
Yeah,
listening to
son.
right now?
And he's
nigga
not
is-
even that he's smart because I think it's different than being good at manipulating people. Like having intelligence and being highly manipulative, they're two different
Yeah,
things.
that is.
But we can often look at manipulation when people are good at it as if they're intelligent.
Yeah, the lines get blurred.
Yeah. I think he's just heavily manipulative and he's good at that shit, man.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go rewatch that then. 'cause
That
I-
shit funny as a bitch.
What's up with these 300 videos Hoodie sent? I want to check out. Should we pass around the list? We've
Nah,
never
yeah.
had to have a list before, but you
You
can't,
can't see because I don't like that
There we
camera.
go. See all those?
The ISO is too high. You can't see the paper.
That's what happens.
Yo, you know what one I do want to touch on?
Genuine racism.
Yo, the one when the brother was talking about working for Elon Musk.
Oh
But see, that's
was-
but that's what I was telling you. That's why I was saying that a couple of videos
Yeah, kinda go
they
together.
correlate together.
Yeah.
It's like when he was talking about the Elon Musk, and then
The
with the
robotics
shit,
and all
and
that.
then you go to the robotic pigeons,
Yeah.
that the police got. You know what I mean? And then the
Shit, we
pack of
talking about
drones.
fucking what's that word for the when kids think they're like pets and all that shit? What was that word?
Furry.
Furries.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple years we'll get to a point where they have robotic
pets.
partners or they identify
No
as
way, bro.
robots.
If I see one of them walking down the street, I promise you, I'm probably gonna drop kick it.
You better run.
I'm not gonna lie. to you.
No,
Me and my daughter
Boom.
talked about the furry
Then I'll
shit.
run.
That shit crazy.
She talked about the furry shit, and she said, "Dad, what if I told you that I identified as a dog?" I would say, that would be cool with me, because I take everything out your room. I put a motherfucking rug in there on the floor and a bowl and shit, bitch. You ain't gonna have no TV. There ain't gonna be nothing in there. You want to be a dog, nigga? You gonna be a dog.
You still going to school.
Look, Nugget, he you know what I mean? You gonna eat out the bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need no TV at night.
All that good cooking turned into Petco bags.
Word up. What you mean? You that Proactive and all that hair care products and all that shit.
All
I
you
gotta
need is
pay
a brush.
I bet she
A
gave
brush.
you
You
a real
don't need
mean
no
mug.
brush.
Yo.
She said, "Nah, I don't want to be a furry. I was just asking you." I was like, "Nah, if you want to
Clear
be a
that shit
dog,
up quick,
you
nigga.
want to be a dog, nigga, you gonna be a dog. You want to be a cat, you gonna be a cat. You with a litter box.
Yeah.
Your room gonna smell like shit and piss.
Yeah.
You better shit in that box and put that shit in the motherfucking toilet.
Yo. Shit, I think my dog wants to learn how to shit on the toilet. Because he be sitting there like, I leave the door open when I shit. My kids know it, my wife know it, my dog know it. And sometimes he sits there outside the door and just be looking at me like, that seems so convenient. And he's smart as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll teach him how to.
Potty trainer.
Jetta, what video you got for us?
I don't know which one y'all want me to play.
Man, just play a video. We'll talk about it.
Well, what about the robot one?
Russian roulette video with Jetta.
I'll load that robot shit real quick.
Yeah, you could just do what you do, Jetta. If you paying attention over there.
You all right?
You on TikTok?
Put the Duce down.
He on TikTok
Yeah, I'm
over there.
trying to
He on
find
TikTok on his Apple Watch.
If you move your bangs out your eyes.
Vibrations transmitted through his skull and into his inner ear.
What's the largest city in Bulgaria? And what is the population?
The screen shows how long it takes the computer to read the words that he's saying to himself.
Sophia, 1.91 million? That is correct. You just Googled that.
I did.
You could be an expert in any subject. You have the entire internet in your head.
That's the idea.
Bitch, I get straight A's. What you mean, nigga? I be a genius. I wouldn't have told nobody about this shit. Bitch, I'd have been in there playing cards, nigga. I'd have been, I'd have been rich. I'd have been rich before I told anybody about this shit.
What I want to see is what was the process before getting to that point of the video for him to have that. Is it just in that little earpiece, or has there been something?
That's what I was gonna say. Is it an implant? It probably would have to be an implant.
It can't be just, looking at it like, what would that plastic piece or whatever it's made out of be able to download the information inside of your brain? Like, there's something in his head, but I would love to see the backstory to that.
Yeah, it would have to be an implant, but that's definitely dope. Like, I mean, I don't think that I would be down for an implant to do no shit like that. But just like to think about what we talked about a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the memories, how you'd be able to see different memories and stuff like that, not as an implant, but as the ocular thing that we was talking about.
The one where the people get locked up with the Oculus too.
No, yeah, but what I was that's the same episode I'm talking about. But I would like to be able to see the memories, like old memories that I have. I would like to see that, but
you can't do that naturally.
No, I'm not saying naturally, but
I mean, not saying that you can't, but like I do that every once in a while.
Yeah, but there's still some memories that you might not think about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But
shit, I'm getting a.
Would you get that implant?
Yeah. I have lesions on my brain that affect my thoughts, my memories. So speaking from a perspective where a lot of things that you would normally be able to remember, I just can't remember. I can't access it.
So
that's just a natural part of my thought process.
So the implant that they were talking about with the internet in your brain, you would get that?
I would probably volunteer to allow some type of trial on my brain, and I wouldn't even be thinking twice about it.
Yeah, until that nigga's lifting 400 pounds and they shut that shit off.
He's dangerous. Nah, I mean, you understand because you're missing something. You know what I'm saying? Like you're missing your left leg, right? Mm-hmm. So, for example, if they did some form of testing that wasn't like a detriment to you, that was related to you having your left leg back,
and I'd be able to move and do all that shit. You fucking right.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't think about that, but I'm affected like that. It's just not something that we sit here and talk about, not something I talk about, but I have lesions all over my fucking brain. So when you see me have brain farts and I seem a little off, that's what it is. My shit isn't firing correctly and I can't do shit about it. So if they wanted to put something in my brain, I would be like, yo, let's do it, bro.
That's funny you said that because that's what Jetta said.
What?
When we were at the incubator, he said, "Yeah, you retarded like Cap."
Lying.
No, because I was like, because I pulled up because he looked at me. But think about this, Jetta, when you said it.
That nigga be around me.
When we were talking about it,
That nigga
and I
know
pulled
me.
out the notepad, and you was like, "Damn, you do that shit just like Cap." You don't remember that shit?
Nah.
When we were sitting there and the lady,
Yo.
and I was like, "Yo, I need to talk to the
yeah.
I need to
ain't
talk
say
to
nothing about being slow.
I
or
don't
nothing.
care, man.
I didn't say slow. It wasn't like a. It wasn't like a
Retarded. You said
slow.
retarded.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes when you don't know the process.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You gotta
Like,
write that shit down.
yeah, but I be saying he says about himself. My brain is retarded because of how my personal process is.
The thing is, like, I know for a fact that in my household we joke around about it. It's like I'm slow fast because even when I'm slowed down, I'm faster than the average individual. So it's hard for you to realize anything is going on with me because I always function at a high level, right? But when you live in it, you know what the fuck is going on. The people around you know what the fuck is going on. So rather than harp on me having any type of any issue, I just adapted to it quickly, and that's why I had to start writing shit down and then like obsessively going over it over and over so I remember and
Keeps you organized.
yeah,
too.
super organized and shit. That shit funny
That
as a
was a
motherfucker
bad
though.
thing that you was doing that. That shit was good. I was saying, like, nigga,
Nah, but it was just mad funny because that's all I heard. I was like, yo, damn, because I do the
So
same
Jetta
thing.
said organized like Cap. Hoodie heard retarded like Cap.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
What
heard.
the fuck?
Shit.
But sir, would you get that implant?
Yeah, so I could
don't
cheat
know.
in school.
Straight A student.
He said,
Nah, I'm already like
shit.
I'm already there. I feel like if I were to get that though, I would use it in school, but not to cheat. To like
You wouldn't
get,
have to
get information.
like, look up.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you
because
mean?
like
That's-
the only class I have problems with is English. Like, it's not really a problem with the work. It's just they put it in the beginning of the school day.
Yeah.
And when I was up in Spencer, I
Yeah.
would wake up and then walk to school.
Yeah.
I would try to get that energy, but then I'd get into class and I'd just be tired.
Yeah.
And they knew it was my the subject I wasn't good in, because in 9th grade that was the class I struggled with too.
Yeah.
So it was
You
like,
just need to study a little bit more.
It's like a learning style.
the hard
too,
part
because-
about English is
well,
writing.
Well, the thing
yeah,
is,
that's the only thing.
I mean, if we're realistic about learning, everybody has their own learning style. So if you can accommodate each individual style of learning, nobody has half the problems. You know what I'm saying?
That's the job of
teach
a
it
teacher
one
is to
way.
They teach it
identify.
one way, one time, one way, one personality from one teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you self-teach yourself a lot of things and you find your own style, and it's like, damn, I excel at this. Because, you know, Roy, he's smart as a motherfucker, right? But that nigga had the worst grades out of everybody I've ever met in my life, because he would literally be in school. Like, we had a health class together once, and he was chilling. I think the teacher said something to him about, like, interacting in class. He said, I ain't doing this shit. She's like, go to the office. He's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just wasn't his style of learning.
Right.
But if you look at him now, he's self-taught in mad shit. So much stuff that you can't, like, that's
Shout
how
out
my
to
family
Roy,
is.
the
We're
chicken
fucking obsessive
speedy,
with
man.
information, as you are too. You know how much money he made last month? I ain't gonna put it
Speedy,
online.
man.
And then the month before that, he put
Chicken
that play
Speedy,
together
man.
for so long.
Dope.
That, and you see he's selling his land and shit. I don't know if y'all seen that. So he came up on that. I'm not gonna put his information out there though, but he
Good
came up,
job.
took advantage of a opportunity, and it worked out in his favor. Like, there's no way you can lose in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
My boy Kevin, who I was driving trucks for,
Yeah.
had his own businesses, started up everything. He left school at 9th grade. Now this nigga's making hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I see where you're coming from with that. And really, but you kind of still do need school to get
Yeah,
that.
you do. Because if your ass can't read and write, like,
I know a lot of niggas
Bag-
can't read and write, but I know a bitch that can count.
yeah,
motherfucker.
you bag a bad shorty at the club or some shit.
She give you her
She sending you texts and shit, and you can't read the motherfucker.
text back.
Nigga, what? She gonna pick? Yeah, I gotta do voice to text all the time.
Quest, real quick, because you didn't even get your perspective. Would you get the implant?
Nah, bro. If I'm not gonna get knee surgery, I'm not gonna get nothing cut in my head. Just
But
me.
if
You ever had any surgery?
Nothing. I don't trust it. I just don't trust.
I got my shoulder fixed. That shit worked better than it did before.
Really?
But I followed his instruction to the T though. Like he had me doing the at home shit. Then I had to go to therapy after that, and he told me off the rip, as long as you follow my instruction, you'll be fine. And I did. I'm obsessive.
See, I got misdiagnosed too.
Yeah.
So a year went by where I was thinking it was something else what they told me. Then I got another opinion, and it was like, yo, nah, this is tour. And I did rigorous. And I'm like, you know what? My body is built to heal itself, and it did heal itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do it though. I just don't trust motherfuckers. I just don't trust.
Yo, I don't be trusting motherfuckers either, man.
I just don't trust.
Imagine how this nigga felt when they told him they had to cut off his shit.
Oh man,
bro, like, crazy thing is, it'll be 4 years this December.
Damn, it's been that long, bro.
Yeah, bro, it'll be 4 years December 7th. That flew. Yeah, 2024.
I'm about to 3D print you a leg, nigga.
But that shit is crazy. Like you said, like when they told me, I felt so crazy because you never know what the ending result is gonna be because there's so many unknowns.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like when I woke up from the surgery, the lady said, when I woke up, I said, "Hey, baby, can you get me a turkey sandwich? I'm hungry as a
freaky ass, hungry ass.
I said, I'm hungry as a motherfucker.
Nigga, and rolled back
and rolled back over and went back to sleep.
The fuck? They ain't never experienced that shit. The fuck?
But on the serious shit though,
did she get you the sandwich? Nigga?
Hell yeah.
Real shit.
But on the serious shit though, when I woke up and I looked down and my leg was all wrapped up, and I'm looking. Like, damn, like this shit is real, bro. Like nigga, I went like this and there's no foot, there's no nothing. I'm staring down, I'm like in amazement, like 2.5 hours ago I was good. Now I don't got no leg, you know what I'm saying? And it was weird.
Wasn't good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Nah, but the crazy thing is, the worst thing that happened to me in my life was actually the best thing for me to happen in my life. Otherwise, I would have died because of the infection. You know what I mean? So once I realized that, and once I looked at it in that perspective, when people ask me how I can be so positive and how I can just move along in life, is because of the simple fact of I should have been dead because I wasn't listening to my wife. I wasn't listening to my body. I was trying to fight everything. You know what I mean? So the worst thing that's ever happened to me as far as me getting my leg taken off actually is the biggest blessing.
Gave you a second chance.
Yeah. That's exactly what I said in the song. I said I turned my biggest lesson to my greatest blessing.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit, we need some happy buttons on this audio box.
You know what I'm saying? But
other than gunshots and claps and
that's just funny.
Yo, let me segue into this video, man, because there's a bunch of light-skinned people in the room and guys that agree with white women. So,
put it on.
All I'm saying is I'm
the definition.
I'm the only one with a black.
Yeah, you hear, sir? He said I'm the definition of light skin.
Yeah.
Look at me, bro.
I said, look at this, man.
Look at this, man.
Sir, the same color as my shirt.
Yo. Before we get to the video, what is on your shirt? Because you was about to dive in as soon as we started filming.
Nah, I had talked about it during my thing. I said, when I was at church today, I hugged one of the little kids and we talking and laughing. And he said,
is that the Colonel?
Yeah, he said, hey, Mr. Germ. He said, hey, Mr. Germ, why is the Colonel body so small? But so now I always looked at it as a tie. But now look at it, don't it look like his body though? Yeah. It looked
shit.
Look at it. It looks like his body.
That's crazy, like a stick figure type
shit. But I always looked at it as his tie. But now he said, look at his body. I can't not see his body.
That's why different perspectives are important. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So Jetta, if you please, will you play that Dr. Umar video? I just want to get y'all thoughts on this dude, man.
Dr. Umar is something
I got a lot of respect for him.
I fucks with him though.
I can't say I fuck with him, but
Nah, but I'm just saying, you know, I agree with some of his opinions.
he's highly intelligent.
I give him credit for some of his opinions and standing on his own business.
That's what it is. He's highly intelligent and highly opinionated.
Yeah. So I can respect that from anybody other than a skinhead, but
Man, so addicted to white women at a rate more than any other man in this country.
Can't answer that for me.
I can tell you, low fucking racial self-esteem.
And what I'm telling you is, you are 1,000% wrong.
You're in denial.
I'm not. When you say that somebody is dating somebody because they have low self-esteem, you are basically saying that white people are better than we are. So when somebody says, yo, he only fuck with them because he hates himself.
Absolutely.
That means that you think that that person thinks that white people are better than
You do.
I don't.
You wouldn't have been with him. There's more black women on the earth than any other population. You can get a black woman from Brazil. You can go to Jamaica. You can go to Canada. You can go to the indigenous Africans of Mexico. Black women, African women are the largest population. You can get a light sister. You can get a pina colada sister. You can get you a off-white sister. We got black women of every complexion. So if you needed a pale queen, you could have got you a pale African queen. But you
I believe that in respect to Jonathan Major.
Facts. Facts.
what y'all think about how his perspective on that?
That nigga is ignorant, and just because he says it loud, he thinks that that's gonna trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a
But
hard time speaking loud. Like I'm
I
just
do
not
too.
a loud individual. Like
Yeah.
if we get loud, then it's either gonna get physical or I'm gonna detach myself from the conversation. Man.
Facts. Facts.
I think he has an old school point of view. I think a lot of our grandparents and a lot of older people who came and lived in a society that was different from ours believe in you should date in your race.
Yeah, I think they do too, but I think his ideology on it is
that's what I was
racist based, because dating within your race to continue to produce black African Americans or Africans is different than saying that
you hate yourself.
fuck with a white woman or a white man because you have low self-esteem or
that's
know
a stretch. That nigga was reaching with that,
Yeah.
boy. Like, how you gonna tell me, nigga?
I was gonna say, you know, that's why Cap, he always talk about black. That's why he hates black. That's why he hates black.
Who hates black?
This nigga on his Umar shit.
No, that's what I said.
Nigga got
That's what I said.
do-rag on.
According to
Nigga
Dr.
straight-
Umar, you know what I mean? Cap be like, that's why he always bring up being black, because he hates black. That's just.
I would have to sit Dr. Umar down and be like, you have to define
hate.
What would cause an individual like myself that has a white wife to not like black women, because I've been with plenty of black women and I had fun with them. I love them. I think they're beautiful.
My mama was a
I
black
don't have that filter that is like, oh, white women are better than black women. I don't even know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never thought about that. So for somebody to have that thought in their mind, that means
you were taught that.
You were taught that.
You were taught that.
Right? So
to some degree, you had
to be. And after my adventures with my white wife, we've been dating since high school. So it's like, how can you tell somebody at 16 that the person they fell in love with is the wrong person? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you, I don't want to sound like a whore, but I was having fun when I was young. Sir, don't do that. Don't do that.
Wear a condom.
We all had our time.
Yeah. So it's not like consciously you picked, or even subconsciously you were like, oh, she's better than this person. Right. No. It was, hey, me and this person clicked. Yep. We have mad shit in common. We had mad shit in common then. We have mad shit in common now. So it was the right pick.
Yeah.
I mean, because growing up, my preference was a taller, light-skinned girl. But I fell in love with a short, little brown-skinned shorty.
See what I'm saying?
That just captivated me from one random night at Ramsey's in 2003.
It just was what it was.
2024, we've been married for 18 years with a wonderful family and a great foundation, and it was all off of me trying to go catch a lick at Ramsey's.
Chill, son. We ain't trying to take you back in the.
I some G shit though. In my car,
they don't know you like that.
In my car, I got when they tore Ramsey's down, I went and got a brick.
Nigga cried.
From Ramsey's. Nah, but G shit though, I went and got a brick
so
from
much
Ramsey's
money out of here.
Because that's where I met my wife at. So I went and got a brick from their building and in the underneath the passenger side of my white car is a brick from Ramsey's.
You still got it?
I said I still got it.
That's stealing, nigga. You going to jail, nigga.
But word up, I met my wife at Ramsey's, and when
That's
they
a
tore that
beautiful
building down,
story,
I went and
man.
got a brick.
That's beautiful.
You know
man.
what I mean? So every time I ride, even when my wife's not in the car, we
It's
still
there.
together because where we met and where our foundation started with that brick, it's always with
So,
me.
sir, let me ask you a question. How old are you?
16.
Let me take a sip of this creatine. Oh. So at 16, there is no right or wrong. We love you. We holding you down no matter what you think, feel. I don't like putting you on the spot, but you're highly intelligent.
Facts.
That's why you're able to sit in a room with these grown ass men and talk about whatever.
Yeah, man. You different.
Do you have a preference for females as far as like their race? And if you do, what do you think that is?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Race? No.
Yeah.
I don't care what race you are, really.
Yeah.
I don't really have a preference. It's not really a preference. It's more just optional. I don't really care. But I like girls that are shorter than me. I'm not gonna lie.
How tall are you?
Like 5'8".
You like?
I think I'm as
dwarfs.
tall as Dad.
Ain't no wrong with dwarfs either.
No.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, because my wife is only like 5'2", 5'3",
No,
maybe.
You know, it's not really a preference. I don't really care.
Yeah.
It's just whoever comes.
Yeah.
I think real
That's
men
real.
or real people, I think we have a type. I don't think it's a preference.
Yeah, type.
So like I have a type. So like if I would define my type, I would define my type as responsible, mothering, extra caring. You know, I don't want to say like my mama, but somebody that can cook, that can take care of home, that I think I look for different qualities in people. Yeah. So when I look back at people that I've dated, I can see similar qualities.
Yeah.
They're not the same people.
Yeah, I see
They're
that
not the same people,
but there's
they
always
have,
something in
they have similar
relation,
qualities in it. So I think I definitely have a type in qualities from the women that I
definitely
grew up with.
do too. I can say that.
You know, so like when you look at Liz,
I've always had a thing for women that I ain't never like. I wasn't a skinny guy, a skinny girl. Like,
but you know when you look at Liz,
she
Liz
always
is a
had
little
meat
gangster.
on her bones. She was always assertive. She was always loyal as fuck. She was always beautiful. She always took care of shit. Since the case is over with so long ago, my first case, she basically, you know, I did some shit and I had to hide the weapon.
Yep.
She held me down. That's, you know what I'm saying? And we was kids then, and I'm not saying I steered her in that direction. She just loved me. I knew she loved me. I didn't want to put her in that position, but she was the only person I could depend on then.
But
and now it's similar, that if I need to depend on somebody, I go to her first. You know what I'm saying?
As it should
And
be.
think about some of the qualities
30 years
that she
damn
had.
near, bro.
You know, she
Come
has
on,
some
man.
of them
Beautiful,
same
man.
gangster qualities that you grew up in.
And
a
she from
household
West
with.
Elmira. Ain't
But
that
I'm-
crazy?
But what I'm saying is, think about.
I don't know where she got them shits from, because she had them when we met.
But you think about it like this: the qualities that made your mother be extra special is the same type of qualities. that,
when me and Liz split up for a little bit when we was younger, right? My mom basically was like, this is all shit that I learned later. She was like, he'll come around. He's young. He's dumb. He's just exploring life. He loves you to death. Watch. So now it's one of those things that she'd be like, I already knew. I knew what the fuck you was doing, but I love you. She didn't go anywhere else.
That's real.
I did. You know what I'm saying? And she chose to be loyal to me and who I am, because she knew I never stopped fucking with her ever. Even when I had other relationships, she wasn't someone I was willing to let go. That's always been a known fact. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
16, nigga.
That's the one.
I'm 34 now. That's a long time, man.
34.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop.
I was like, yo.
Shut your ass up.
Yo. Oh, shit. I'm like, oh, shit.
What's this?
This
What's this?
nigga.
Was 2014?
Yeah. If it is, nigga.
That's when we turn 30. That's when we turn 34.
Why your math so good?
That's a damn lie, nigga.
Why your
I'm
math so good
37.
when you hating?
You know
No, I'm not. My math ain't good when we hating. We the same age, nigga. It's not that hard. Subtract 10 years, brother. 34, nigga.
Baby, I love you.
2014.
Elizabeth, I love you.
Now Liz, she only 34.
She got her gun permit to play with me. Play with me, son.
Jetta, what's the next gauntlet of videos you got for us?
Shit. Let's just play this old head one since we was just talking about.
Yo. Shit different now, son. Shit is different now. Like
them little niggas, you can't.
Oh yo,
Play this and I'm gonna tell you.
Yo,
I'm gonna
is
tell
that
you
the-
my.
did I
play
post
this and I'm
that
gonna tell
one
you
in
my
there?
story.
I think I posted that one in there.
I don't know, man.
Play this and I'm gonna tell you
shit in there.
And I'm gonna tell you my
When
story.
I seen it, I was tripping. I was like,
So,
these
I
young
posted
niggas
that
nowadays
shit, yeah.
is so like I'm trying to save my people. That's always been my aim. You know, after I went through what I went through, and it's like, yo, I need to do whatever I can to help save these young dudes, man, because there's a crazy life waiting for them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go ahead and play
But some
that.
of them
I gotta
you gotta walk away from.
I got a good one for this one. Go ahead and play that. I got a good one after this one.
Yeah, I posted that one.
Oh, I ain't stunned. Know what? I am.
Rewind it back to the beginning. Rewind it back to the beginning. We gotta catch that shit from the beginning.
What's up, my head? Oh, I ain't stunned. Know what? I am old enough to be what? Old enough to be what? Old as fuck. I'm old enough to be old as fuck. Great observation, young man. Great observation.
Who that? Dwight around
That's a great observation.
So listen,
man.
right?
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know I talk mad shit. And so sometimes.
Do you know you talk mad shit?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
So sometimes, you know, you have to be reminded that you're not. Like, I've always been mad big. So a lot of situations, I would be able to talk my shit. And because I'm 6'3", 400 pounds, niggas be looking like, nah, he's a little too big.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to look at niggas like you'd be an easy Vic, because you can't keep up with my feet work, my hand work. Yeah, I'd have had you looking crazy.
I would have smashed you.
I
on
knew
the
he was
ground
gonna say
like a
something.
smash burger.
He was like, come here, let me hold you.
I would have picked you up and bit the fuck out of you.
So you know what I'm saying. So I'm in the store one time, and a little nigga, you know, and when I go into my store, everybody knows I joke.
Yeah.
So the little homies, they be ready to come at me. You know what I'm saying. So he came at me, and it was on a day that I just wasn't feeling it.
You stupid.
And so you know what I mean. I'm like, yo, chill. And
how you gonna have a day where you're not feeling that? You don't get days
just
like that.
listen what I'm
bro.
telling you. So listen. So I'm like, yo,
The
chill.
fuck?
But I respected it because I don't have a chill button.
That's my point.
So I respect but that's what I'm saying. I respected it. So I was tight because he was pulling a me on me, but I had nothing I couldn't do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to be like, yo. So then I took it personal. So I was like, yo, stop playing with me, cause I'll leave my wife and I'll fuck your mom and be your stepdad. Right?
What?
Yo, son.
These niggas be strapped
Yo,
up.
son. Yo, son. So then the way his homies started cracking up laughing, but the look on his face changed. I said, oh shit. I said, now I don't know what the fuck about to happen. Bitch, I got one leg. So now I'm looking around the store like,
That's what's about to happen, nigga.
so I'm looking around the store
Niggas
trying to channel my inner Steven Seagal. Like, bitch, I'm about to throw this nigga in the ice cream thing. I'm gonna push him over the thing. I'm gonna elbow this nigga and I'm gonna run to the car and I'm gonna peel out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm plotting my exit and shit.
You're escaping, nigga.
I'm plotting my exit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, I can't beat up 3 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, you don't even know my motherfucking mom, yo. So I'm like, damn, now how am I gonna? Cause now I got an audience, and so now I'm on my shit. I try to get you to stop. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm ready to make everybody laugh now. So now I'm talking shit, and he's like, you don't even know my mom. And I ain't gonna say who it is. I'll tell y'all later.
We got. Where's the bleep button?
I'll tell y'all later. But his mom came in, And I was like, yo, what up, baby? And she came and she gave me a hug. And so I'm looking at him over his mom's shoulder, son. And I wish I was a gangster, because if I was a gangster, I would have grabbed his mom's booty. I would have looked at him and grabbed his mom's booty, you know what I'm saying?
You fucking stupid.
But listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was a little nervous after the hug, because the way when she said, "Oh, what's up, Big Germ?" the way he looked at me, I was like, "Yeah, boo, let me walk you to your car."
That's the escape.
I found my escape. So let me walk you to the car, boo. All right, baby, holla at you.
Oh,
You was asking for some motherfucking smoke,
son.
Because these young dudes don't understand, bro.
Nope.
They don't understand humor.
Yeah,
a little bit, but the thing is, they all have guns on them.
Word.
Crazy.
So the things that would have been like a mutual conversation may even got a little elevated, gets escalated way quicker. You made it out of some shit, bro. Talking about a nigga mom.
Yeah, you tripping,
Word
bro.
up. That's why I said. I said, damn, I tried the baby boy, son.
Yo, you so you put that Post Malone video on there? Who put the Post Malone video on there?
I put the Post Malone video on there.
I just want to check it out because it's up the Conspiracy Quest alley. It's one of them things that I guess it's preparation. Like, do you sit here and prepare? Me and my wife, we've prepared for a lot of shit, things that I'll never tell y'all about until shit hits the fan, if it ever happens. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm weird like that.
Well, I know a lot because we've had them similar conversations.
And that's kind of what I do. My shorty used to never agree with some of the shit that I do. But as of like the last year and a half, 2 years, she's been like, you were ahead of the game with shit. Same thing with Roy. Like, we be on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And the video from Post Malone, it kind of like took me there where I started doing that shit. Because, you know, it's easy to go off in everyday life and be like, oh, I'm prepared for this, prepared for that. I got water, I got a little bit of food. And nah, dude, like if shit really goes down, shit is going to get ugly. And you want to make sure your peoples have you to lean on because you're better in numbers. The strength is in the numbers with the right people. You bring the wrong people into those numbers, shit get ugly. Did you find that Post Malone video? Let's see what that nigga talk about.
Malone knows something that we don't. According to the CIA, the total amount of broad money is $80 trillion.
And cash was $2 trillion.
So 1.9 trillion is actual cash, and all the rest of it is just bull. It's just gonna fall you in.
Imagine we're at war with the country, and then they have the best hackers, or whatever. This is all hypothetical. But you go to swipe your card, and it doesn't work. And
That's what happened in the movie we was talking about.
Swipe their card, and it doesn't work.
Whenever your credit cards fail, whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail, and can't use your card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there. And they think they have you. But move out to the country, get your scraps, stand up for yourself, build a tower, build a long road to where you can see them coming. Don't give up. America.
But that's similar to what's the movie what's the movie?
The Don't Look Up one or
no, not Don't Look Up, but the one
on Netflix, right?
Yeah, the Netflix one where they in the house and the power went out and all that. Yeah. I mean that's true. Like my wife, I'm not as prepared as you are, Kurt, but I know my wife looks at me crazy when she's like, "Yo, why do you hoard money like that?"
Yeah,
like,
you should.
Like she's like, "Yo." Like, you don't believe in banks? And I'm like, yeah, I got money in the bank. Like, I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We need to get off the grid. We can get off the grid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like...
I mean, you got the Ukrainian and Russian war taking, like, some weird-ass changes right now where, like, Ukraine invaded Russia, a part of Russia. So now they're on Russian territory, right?
With American guns. Let's talk about that.
Real shit. So
I heard about that.
The thing is, Russia has nuclear capabilities, right? So imagine if Vladimir Putin felt so pressured that he was like, fuck it, and shot some nukes off. If one nuke goes off, everybody with nuclear capabilities is going to
turn them shits on.
They're going to be ready to fire away. And if it happens once, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen to the world,
why
bro.
I think that's why, I think that's why when they were talking about the guy from Facebook and all the people, Zuckerberg building
Hawaii.
the bunkers in Hawaii and shit, and then also, since we talked about Hawaii, not to deviate from that.
Weren't we just talking about going to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah. We're going in February. But in China they were talking about, remember how
that was a flex.
I was getting ready to say I wasn't gonna
we
say
need a
that.
was
I wasn't gonna I thought about it in my head.
Say it next time, nigga. He said
flex.
We going in February.
Sorry. But and when they were talking about how all those fires happened in Hawaii, and the conspiracy was it was a laser thing.
Yeah, I see.
They were talking,
Yeah.
it just popped into my head when we said Hawaii. So I know this is random, but they were talking about. I seen this thing in China where there's cities in China that's been covering their roofs with blue tarps because they said that the laser thing.
Oh, I seen. Did you send that to me?
I think I sent that to you. I think I put that in the group chat too.
Yeah,
where they were talking about the laser won't affect blue or whatever, or it avoids blue.
Yeah, I
so
remember
there's like
that.
Communities in China that have,
because in Hawaii when that happened, all the houses that were blue, I think, didn't catch on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean that really has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but it just popped into my head like that.
So I'm gonna put on my Crip outfit if it get crazy.
Word up.
Blue all day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get that bike when we shot that straight out of the drive-through video.
This nigga had me running around downtown Elmira looking crazy, man. That shit was fun though.
Word up. But I think I don't think Post Malone is wrong. I think everybody needs to prepare for something. And that's why a lot of times, when you're listening and scrolling on the internet, especially lately, they've been saying grow your own food, learn how to get a green thumb, because at some point you may have to depend on yourself to be able to get your own food. I mean, meat is
that's one of them things you can't learn last minute. Like, you got to be prepared to be able to grow your own shit, hunt your own shit. And I think every American or every person should be able to grow their own food regardless. Even if there is no shit hits the fan situation, like, learn how to grow your own shit. You know what I'm saying? The basic necessities that'll keep you and your family alive that you don't have to depend on anybody else for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of protein stashed away, some MRE stashed away, and then you're growing your vegetables and the things that you need to sustain your life. Everybody should know how to do that, man.
So there was I seen this video where some lady was talking about, she was like a whistleblower, and she was talking about the shit, the chemtrails and everything.
Yeah.
And then when like it's raining, it's coming down, it's getting into the soil.
Yo, you can't talk with your hands and hold the mic.
What?
I said you can't talk with your hand and hold the mic. You gotta,
Oh, he's saying you gotta hold the mic.
Or I can just clip it.
There you go.
But yeah, nah.
Clip it to your beard,
So
nigga.
with growing,
clip it to that new growth underneath that headband.
Shit like that, it's kind of gonna be a problem too. If they actually putting all that shit in this soil.
It is. So that's a known fact that the soil where these crops are grown, it isn't healthy soil.
Yeah.
It's treated soil, but it's not healthy soil. So you got to know how to treat your own soil, clean that motherfucker, make sure it's free of all the contaminants that they put in it. And that's one thing we can do on our own, like in our backyards, because not everybody's backyard is contaminated. But on an industrial level, the soil is tainted, bro. It's tainted.
I mean, especially when you have to mass, a lot of times, especially in America, I would say, crops grow every year. We get that. But like, so I grew up in Fredonia.
We know that, nigga. You said that 40 episodes.
But what I'm saying is I have friends who, their family had farms. You know what I mean? Corn farm, different farms. And so what I learned just from being around them is like they had all this land, and I'm like, well, how come you're not growing nothing on this land? Like, you could grow corn. Well, we grew corn there last year.
Yeah.
So we don't grow corn there this year.
Yeah.
We grow the corn over here.
Got to treat
this
it.
year, and then this soil gets a year to rest. And so how they, you know what I mean? They had.
Did you know that our corn is genetic? We all know our corn is genetically modified, right?
Yep.
So. Yeah. So Mexico recently, I don't know if it was recent, but they stopped allowing the import of corn from the United States because they don't genetically modify their corn, and they have like 30 to 49 variations of corn that are natural, that are actually not bad for you. That shit stuck out to me because I was like, damn, if a whole country is going to be like, we're not going to import your corn, what the fuck is wrong with our corn, bro?
There's a lot of shit too that we fucking do with our food, and a lot of countries don't allow that shit to be in that shit.
Just like when they talking about how tilapia, you can't fish, you can't go fishing. And
nigga, I 3D printed some tilapia. That shit was still good, but
nah. But I'm dead ass serious. I mean, you know,
I made it.
Nah, that's what they say. You can't go fishing in the wild and catch no tilapia. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to think about it. I know a lot of brothers that fish, and I ain't never had no brother talking about, yeah, we got all this tilapia.
Yo, you should, before we play, let's end it with the fish video because that's a perfect segue.
Oh yeah.
Quest, you said something to me, I think last week or the week before, about some bottles of water that were hot.
Oh, warm. Yeah, for the plastics when the warm.
Do you know since then? Because I be leaving bottles of water in my truck. I dumped all them shits out, bro. And it's almost like I had so he was basically saying like, I keep water in my truck, right? But if it's sitting in there and it's mad hot, the plastics from the water bottles are seeping into the water,
and it gets it creates a estrogen filled environment,
fucks
even more than it already
and,
is from just being in plastic.
I ain't been able to drink that hot ass water since.
No,
damn, I got a whole case of water in my car. I keep water in my car too.
Don't get rid of it because in emergency situation we might need to holler at you. But
I'm gonna give it to the homeless people.
Ever since then, it was like, man, I'll just take that shit in the crib, man. You know what I've been doing? I've been freezing the bottles. Usually I do that when I go up to McCormick because I like to take 1 or 2 bottles of water in there with me. So I've been freezing the bottles, and when I leave to go to McCormick, I'll take them with me so they're ice cold until I get there and take them in with me. You know what I mean?
So this fish video that we're gonna end on real quick, just like I said,
maybe it's tilapia.
Maybe it's tilapia. But there's a news coverage. There's a news coverage that wasn't really, obviously our news is governmental controlled. So, you know, if it's something that the government don't want us to know or see, it's not going to be popular on the news. You know, only certain people have that power.
Maybe we should make a propaganda tee and sell that. Cause you know we almost to the point where we about to start getting a couple checks off these motherfucking off the YouTube, man. Yeah. I think we need to open a store on YouTube and sell shit.
Conspiracy Quest T-shirts.
Yeah,
we can get together and do some designs too.
Yeah.
But so just run the video and we can talk about it real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
This is Quest.
Nobody talking about this. A couple days ago, they just captured live footage of a fish evolving, like going from sea to
lake trout.
He sprouted legs. He's in the in-between stage. How is this not national headlines or something?
I'd feel bad eating that fish. He's a very determined fish. I'd feel like I need to support his growth and progress.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll fry that nigga up. I'm serious.
I'm gonna just like the rest.
I'm gonna put that nigga on a sandwich so fast, just like I eat that Chinese food, nigga.
Fucked up evolution though.
Fillet that nigga. Put that nigga some flour, nigga.
Bitch, if a nigga eat frog legs, bitch, we gonna eat fish tails tonight, motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question though. What would you say if you were like by the river or some shit? And you seen that motherfucker? I
probably would kick it and run.
Look, if you seen it swim out of the water and then start slowly dragging itself.
I'm pulling out my phone.
Yeah, I'd probably.
I'm pulling my
I'd
phone
probably
out.
kick it too.
If it came close to me,
yeah,
I'm kicking the fuck out that thing.
Yeah,
and running.
I'd kick it.
But I ain't capturing it. I just can't have lip service. I got to show.
Yeah, you got it, because motherfuckers ain't gonna believe you.
Nah, yeah.
Yo, baby, I just seen this fish walk out of the out of the water. My wife gonna look at me like, motherfucker, you need to leave that douce alone. Kick that shit.
Nah, but I mean, I still fry that motherfucker though.
Word up.
Yeah, it looked like a fat fish too.
Didn't
Yeah,
it?
didn't it?
Word up. Them
Like,
was two big fillets.
That motherfucker
boy.
been around for thousands of years. We out of here. Everybody, COVID-19 is floating around again. Jetta fucked up my camera so you can't see me, but it's okay. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna throw it the hoodie.
Yo, everybody, get on your vitamin C.
Talk that shit.
Get on your zinc.
Bleach.
Get on your multivitamins. Disinfect your phone every single day when you get home.
Yeah.
And when you're not home. Wipe down your doorknobs, your light switches. Disinfect, man. Get on your motherfucking germaphobe game.
Yeah.
Disinfect your phone.
We about to make Jetta. We about to make Jetta take a COVID test.
Paddles.
Jetta, I know it's not your fault, nigga. I didn't plug in that camera.
It's still showing over there.
Man, we don't give a fuck. We out of here.
Episode 59. Like, comment, and share. Peace.